Hey guys, back again today. Today is day 4 of 12 Days of Anime, and today I'll be starting on my first thought video. And today I'll be going over my thoughts of the anime B Project. B Project is a idol show, and I've really gotten into idol shows over the last, year or so, because I fell in love with Shonen Hollywood, and it's kind of just kept going after that. And so I saw B Project coming out. I had to watch it. It was like I couldn't pass it up, so I had to watch it. And B Project, it's a interesting one, that's for sure. It's not quite Shonen Hollywood, which was a little more deeper story wise, I feel. B Project is a little more on the handsome guys doing handsome guy things, but there's also some really good story there. And so first I'll start off with the pros of B Project. I really like the characters. They each had their different personalities and they kind of meshed really good. I like that they were two different bands, three different bands, two different bands I think it was. And they kind of put them together, and but they each had their own separate thing going as well as B Project. I loved how each member of the band was resilient. They were determined to do their best no matter what. The episode where they had to perform in the rain at the concert, where every other band was trying to sabotage them, and they persevered, went through, performed in the rain, and blew the show away. That was a great episode, and that was great, great on the characters. And also I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the fact that their boss or manager was conniving the whole time and backstabbing them the whole time because he wanted revenge. That was a twist I didn't see coming. And I thought it was a really good twist of the story. But there are some flaws in B Project. I felt like they didn't dive enough into the story, and they only hit you with small parts of the story at certain times. And they relied too heavy sometimes on let's do the handsome guys doing handsome guy things aspect of the show. Like, I get it, it's an idol show, it's fan service for women or for men, however you want to do that. It's fan service, but I get it, but I also wanted more of the story because it was there. Like the episode where they got lost. They were on vacation or on a trip, and they were on a beach. They got lost on the beach, and they had to go through the trees. And he chased the bird, and the bird stole her camera or phone. And they couldn't find the way back. And like, I get it. It was funny, but it felt unnecessary. Like, they could have taken that same episode and had it where the manager did something to keep them from getting back, and that could have been the plan, and that could have worked, but they didn't go that route. They had episodes where, and I hate they didn't dive deeper or go deeper into certain stories. Like, had Hikaru, who was the member who had a illness that, as far as I remember, was there's no cure for it. He was going to die eventually, but he wanted to be an idol. He kept pursuing it, and he was doing it. Like, they could have had episode. They had an episode where he got pretty sick. They did have that. He got pretty sick. That's how he found out he had a sickness. He got really sick. But I don't know. Maybe have a episode where they go to, I don't know, maybe do a tour or something, and he's sick. Or with the manager being as conniving as he was, have an episode where he tells Hikaru that if you don't get better, then you're out of the group. That could have been interesting. Something like that. Then you had the episode of Ryuji, who got hit by a car and had amnesia for a while, which I really, really loved, because with it being an idol show, I just didn't expect for a character to get, one, hit by a car, two, it was pretty up in the air whether or not he was going to die or not. And that was really shocking. It was like, okay, are they going to kill him? Maybe, maybe not. And they let him have amnesia for about an episode, maybe two, and it was good. But I felt like they didn't Like, again, with the manager situation, what if it had been where he was the one that hit Ryuji? Like, I don't know, I just felt like there were more things they could have done with the manager and the characters together. Because there's a big gap in episodes where you don't see him at all. Like, he's nowhere to be found, and they're just constantly doing things. They're calling him but getting no answers. And then that's when you find out about his whole plot of revenge and everything. And I don't know, it was good, but I feel like it could have dived deeper into certain situations, certain character stories. Like I said, with one being sick, one being hit by a car, things of that nature. Because he did get hit, he got amnesia, but he kept, even with amnesia, he kept performing and kept being a part of activities. What if he had of just, for maybe episode, maybe even two, gone and did something else? Just gone and was doing something totally different, and then brought him back into the group once he got his memory back. So I don't know, I felt like it took a few different spins on it, but overall it was a good idol show. The music was really good. I really enjoyed the music. Characters were good. Again, like I said, it was handsome guys doing handsome guy things, as most idol shows are. Yeah, I won't ramble too long on it, but I really did enjoy B Project, but I just wish they had a maybe arced on a few more storylines. Oh, and the ending, like, the ending was just so abrupt and so random. Like, I was under the impression it was a 13 episode anime. Apparently it was only 12. And on the last one, it's just like they decide not to go with the manager and they decide to do their own thing. And it's like, bam, we're at the Tokyo Dome. And the anime just kind of ends. That's just it. And so I was waiting for it to come back next week. It never came back. On Kiss Anime, it was still saying that it was coming back with another episode. And it felt kind of like a letdown. Like, yeah, we're at the Tokyo Dome now. Don't really get to see them perform. You don't really get to see the after effects of them being at the Dome and being in front of a big giant audience. So it was kind of a letdown on the ending a little bit, but still, I mean, that's just a nitpick for me. So that's not nothing really major. Yeah, so that was my thoughts on B Project. Be back tomorrow with day 5. And again, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and Maho out.